following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
I'm Isabelle.
And I'm Nicole, Isabelle's mom, and welcome to another episode of the Mom and Daughter Disney Dreamers, episode 27.
Yeah.
All right.
So we have a very exciting guest.
Yes.
But should we do our quote first?
Yes. And you know what? I have to apologize. I don't know what happened at the last episode. We had guests at the last episode, too, our friends Becky and Emily, who talked about Disneyland. So if you haven't checked that out, go and watch or listen. But I don't know what happened. I had a mind freeze or whatever, and we forgot to do our quotes. I'm sorry about that. And ironically, we had two people that actually commented that they liked the quote. Someone who does Walt YouTube videos sent us an email, and then someone commented on our Instagram too that they liked those quotes. So apologize about that, but we're back with it. So it's from the official Walt Disney quote book. Got this on Amazon. I'll include a link down in the show notes to the book if you're interested. This one is from the chapter, let me just see what chapter this is from really quick, sorry. It's chapter 1 on films and animation. This quote says, from Walt himself, "I have every confidence that so long as our film presentations toughen the minds and warm the heart with the best, the motion picture industry can offer in art and craftsmanship and genuine human worth. So long may we expect prosperous support and a long life." So, very, very nice. So, your turn.
And mine, I like mine a lot. Mine is from On Children, Young and Old. Okay. Part of the Disney success is our ability to create a believable world of dreams that appeal to all age groups. The kind of entertainment we create is meant to appeal to every member of the family. So, that kind of shows that, Disney is for everyone. It's not just for, 8-year-olds. It's for everyone. It's for children. It's for teenagers. It's for adults, for old people. So it's kind of for everyone, and it's for any age group.
Yeah, every stage of life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice. So, as we said, we have a special guest today, and we are so thrilled to have him. He's normally on the opposite side. It's our producer, Rich Moranto. So, welcome.
So I can't produce and wear the headphones because then I hear echo. So I take my headphones off, but I figured I'd put these on.
All right, awesome, very nice.
This is why I have these dark black ones that aren't colorful like yours.
Oh.
They're all edgy and dark.
Okay, all right.
It's okay, I like it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So you recently went on a trip to Orlando, but first tell us about your Disney history, going as a family, because you've been going to Disney for many years.
Yeah, my dad was a big vacation guy. He loved to take us in the station wagon like the Griswolds on vacation. So we had a station wagon, and we went all over the country.
Mm-hmm.
And we never flew to Disney. We always drove to
Really?
Disney. That was a 2-day thing, and maybe we'd stop at Williamsburg or something, or Washington, D.C. for a couple days. But Florida, Disney World was the one my dad really liked. So he took us in, I think, 1974. So it had been open a couple years. It was just Disney World. It wasn't Magic Kingdom yet. It was just Disney World.
Right.
There was only the one park, and there was only a couple hotels. It was only Grand Floridian and the other one.
Oh,
Contemporary.
No, the Contemporary was there, but what's the one next to it? It's kind of like Polynesian.
Polynesian.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Those were the only, and then there was other hotels on the grounds, but they weren't official Disney hotels.
Right.
I think it was a Holiday Inn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I think we did a couple days, and obviously it's changed a lot.
Sure.
Back then there were tickets for the rides. So there's gold tickets and blue tickets, and there's and certain tickets were worth more. So yeah, so I just loved it. I remember I still to this day remember the monorail, and I remember leaving because I was probably 7, and I remember leaving that last day in the monorail to go back to the parking lot where the car was, crying.
Aw.
And remembering like we were parked in Goofy 3 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So no, like for me, like the Disney for me is much more the parks, even more than the movies. Like as a kid, my connection to Disney is going to the parks with my family. And we went multiple times, like with my cousins, and so we went a lot. Like even like when Epcot first opened, and then once I became a dad, I started taking my family, and we've been there a bunch of times. Probably even more with my own family.
Yeah. Now, would you drive with your kids too, or did you fly?
Well, because again, there was 4 of us, you know, my 2 sons and my wife. So when we would go at spring break, so because we worked for the schools, so we could only go at spring break or
Sure.
summertime. So we would drive. We would, especially when the kids were little, they wanted to bring all their stuffed animals and stuff. So
Oh yeah.
they could buy more stuff in our minds.
Right,
they
if
could
it was
have
a
car.
actual yeah.
So we would drive. So we would drive like I would do like 17 hours the first day to
Oh,
get
wow.
to Savannah, and then the next day we only really had about 4 hours to go.
Mm-hmm.
So we would get up early the second day and get to the park by like leave the car at the hotel we were staying at and be in the park by noon.
Oh,
So we would go to the park the
Good.
first day. Like I'm
Yeah.
no,
Nice.
I'm not. I don't want to. Because I
You're not
one
wasting
travel
2
day stunk,
days.
but having the second day,
Yeah.
where you were just in the park already, and then even as we used to do the same thing when we left. We would go to the park on the last day till like 5 o'clock.
oh wow.
Then we get in the car like 6 o'clock, and we drive like 6 hours till midnight, wherever we could get in 6 hours, and then finish up one day of travel. So I hated 2 days of traveling in the car.
Yeah.
So we did it that way, and everybody
Tiring but worth it.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. They all complain about it, but I still think all in all they did. We all have good memories of that trip.
Oh, good. Oh,
No,
awesome.
it's a
Very
good-
It's so
good
nice
place.
that your Disney experiences have carried over from your family growing up to present
Yeah.
times. So
Do you think you like old Disney or new Disney? Because there's a lot of things that has clothes, like now
The
have
parks or the
cane.
movies? Do you mean?
I guess the parks.
So the parks, I mean, I love that the parks have gotten better, and they continue to expand. They've gotten bigger. I love that there's obviously more parks. I mean, there's only one ride that I missed that they got rid of, and that was like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So Ariel's Grotto, where the water is,
Yeah,
like,
at
that
Magic.
used to be 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and it was from a movie from the 50s.
Oh.
You get attacked by a giant octopus, and they made it feel like you were in a submarine, and it dive, and it was all cool movie type of effects where they would do bubbles by the window to make it feel like
Oh,
you never
fun.
really went underwater. It was just the boat was underwater.
It's
You
that
walked down the
sensation.
You looked out these little like windows, and it was like it was a really cool. And then everything else is pretty much. I mean, now they got rid of Tom Sawyer Island, and I love Tom Sawyer Island both as a little kid and to bring my own kids to Tom Sawyer Island.
Yeah.
But I mean, the things they've added are just outweigh it. Whether it's when Mickey had some birthdays and had that Mickey and Minnie like land where you could go through Mickey and Minnie's house.
Oh, like Toontown.
Yeah, like
They have that at
area. They
Disneyland,
rebranded it a
but
couple times,
yeah.
But that one was definitely that's one. I mean, obviously, Epcot was Epcot's when it first opened was just to me boring because I wanted
Yeah.
to ride things,
Mm-hmm.
and there really wasn't a lot in the countries, and there were less countries at that point.
Right.
But when they opened Hollywood Studios, I lost it. I love Hollywood Studios. It's changed a lot too. I miss the backlot tour. I miss that one stunt show
Yes.
with cars and stuff. But again, they've done the same thing. They've expanded that park. And then obviously Animal Kingdom, when my kids were little, was our favorite.
Aw.
We loved Animal Kingdom, and I'm looking forward to some of the changes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now that kind of gets us into our topic about Hollywood studios. Now you spent a lot of time in the Star Wars land. Now we've never really been into Star Wars. When we went and we did all the Star Wars stuff back in 2024,
Mm-hmm.
it still looked really cool. we just never has really watched any of the movies, so I'm sure like to you it looks
Yeah,
like
your dad
so
has,
cool.
but, yeah.
So like talk to us a little bit about like the Star Wars area.
Yeah.
I think when they did the Star Wars Land. Now I remember there were Star Tours a long time ago. And
Right,
Star Tours
right, and we do
correct.
that.
Yes.
On this trip that I went with my son, we went on Star Tours like 5 times. Cause
Yeah,
wow.
it's
a
usually
different experience because
right.
they changed the movies that you're interacting with. But then once they did Star Wars Land, they don't call it that. I mean, everybody calls it that, but I forget what they actually call it.
Right.
The land. And there are things that I love the Millennium Falcon. I love the Millennium Falcon ride. I love Rise of the Resistance. The area itself though is amazing. Like the droids are interactive that you work with. The costume people that are wandering around are great. It looks like you could kick the tourists out and film a movie there.
Yeah.
Everything, there's nothing that feels like it's real. It's
Right.
Like even like the Coke stand, the language for Coca-Cola is in whatever that planet.
Yeah,
thing is.
there's so much attention to detail. Because even when we were there and I'm walking around, it regardless if I'm a huge Star Wars fan or not, it's amazing just to see
And they're making
all
some
of that.
changes to it. There's the store where you can buy all of like the lightsabers.
Oh,
There's
Right.
another store where you can really go and make a legit lightsaber.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Which is like it's almost like appointment. It's like almost like bibbidi boppity boop. Like you gotta go in there and you gotta like take time to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't like obviously do that type of stuff, but like, did you guys like do any of that interactive stuff?
Two reasons we didn't do it. First of all, it was way too expensive.
Right.
Second of all, it was a lot of time, and we only had the one day on.
Correct.
Right, one
Yes.
So we built a droid instead. Even though my
Oh,
son's
cool.
27, we built a droid, and we love the stupid droid. We play with this droid way too much for someone that's too old, and we like the dog. Our dog doesn't really know doesn't hate it, but it doesn't know what to do, so it comes in and whacks it.
oh, that's funny.
Those are very cute.
You'll have
cute.
to send us a picture.
You know, so yeah, that's my tale of the week. My dog, well, my son's dog.
Oh.
But I mean, but it was fun. Like what's great about Disney, and this transforms into it, is that my son's 27, but he's 9 again when we were in Disney.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was a
I
little
love
kid
that.
again. And you know, and he's grumpy 27-year-old. So like to see him kind of be silly and just being me and him and going on the Millennium Falcon and him complaining that I don't know how to fly the ship because we got to pilot the ship and I stunk. And there's statistics that prove that I stink, and he was picking on me, and it was just great.
Yeah, my dad and I did it when we were there, and we did the ride, and like I was so confused. I was like, "What the heck am I doing right now?" But did you guys do like Lightning Lane? Did you do the Lightning Lane for some of the rides?
We did because we only had the day, so we
Right.
decided to blow some money. So we did the Lightning Lane. So we did Toy Story Mania, Millennium Falcon, and then Rise of the Resistance. We had passes for.
Yeah, Rise of the Resistance is like a really long line, and it's a bunch of
And it's a
different
long
things you go into.
experience, too.
yeah.
Right.
That's the thing about it is
like
that it's yes, you can say, well, oh, it's such a long line, but it's also a half an hour experience.
Correct.
It's
Like
multiple things.
Right,
You're
when
on the
you-
ship, and then you're in the car, and then you're walking.
You-
through.
Right.
right,
You see all the
walk through that room-
stormtroopers.
right, the stormtroopers. It's like really cool. Like when you walk through there, and like then there's the ride, and the ride's also super fun. I also feel like the ride's like longer.
The only thing
And
they
it's
need to
cool.
do with Rise of the Resistance, unfortunately, is it's set in a time of Star Wars that people don't care about. Like it's set in the era of the sequels with Rey.
Oh.
And a lot of people don't really care for that. I think at some point they will rebrand the ride and make it like original series. Like I think it'll be Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker.
That would be super
I think
cool.
They will. I think they'll update it at some point because they're already talking about like when you go to California's version of it. Now, when you wander around, you see Han Solo walking around and Princess Leia. And this is the thing. And my one question for you, ladies, is you love the Disney princesses. Why isn't Princess Leia a princess?
I mean,
I don't know.
if she's called Princess Leia, I talked to the Disney creators. I don't know. I love her. She's probably like one of my favorite besides her and Rey.
Around, you get pictures with Princess Leia. As
That's-
much as you get
She
Princess
should,
Leia.
yeah, she
No,
should be in
that's
the Star Wars land, be a meet and greet. That kind of brings me into, did you guys see any Star Wars characters? Like, I know you can see Chewbacca, Darth Vader.
Chewbacca was wandering around. There's a Mando guy carrying a little Grogu puppet, which was cool. There is all the stormtroopers from the sequel trilogy, and they're really cool because like they have a way they can talk to you. So unlike other characters that don't talk, they have pre-recorded
Right.
messages.
Oh, that's
So
fun.
no matter what you say, you like, get out of here, you rebel scum, or they say things that are
Yeah, like kind
that are,
of go
you
with
know,
it.
It's they aren't saying anything. They probably just have a little thing in their hand.
They're
that they
just
can press a button.
pressing it.
Yeah.
It reacts to it, and then there's a show where like Kylo Ren comes out and challenges you and stuff like that. But again, even that, I think people would rather. All of us know who Darth Vader is, even if you don't like Star Wars. You know Darth Vader more than you know Kylo Ren. So I think they need to like have Wookiees and Ewoks.
That would be
they need a
cool.
lot more of that. I think.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
But people still love it. It's packed. I mean, it's packed.
Yeah.
Now, my next thing is the Toy Story Land is right next to the Star Wars Land. So, did you guys ever enter like from the Star Wars Land to this Toy Story Land?
Guys, I think there's
Because,
two
like,
entrances.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
but like so it's like kind of like connected. So we went through the Star Wars Land to the Toy Story Land, and like the Star Wars Land is kind of like it's like gray, black. It's darker colors. But the Toy Story Land is all colorful. So like, did you guys like feel like weird? Like, did you guys ever walk through that way?
Both entrances into the Star Wars area have the same thing.
Oh.
When you're coming past what used to be, where they're building the Monsters Inc. thing,
Mm-hmm.
which was Muppet,
Right.
the
Yes.
building, and you can see them building Monsteropolis or University, whatever it's called. You can see the buildings, the steel's going up for the building, and there's pictures of what it's going to look like. But then you go through like a tunnel. And when you come out of the other side of the tunnel, it slowly transforms while you're like a very Walt Disney style. On this side of the tunnel, it feels like it lines up. It's brick, but by the time you get to the other side, it's like stone.
Oh.
And they do the same thing when you're walking out of Star Wars into the Toy Story Land. It's slowly, the ground changes, you suddenly start seeing the stuff that makes you feel like you're in Andy's backyard. And
Yeah.
you're,
Yes.
and you're a toy.
Yeah.
So I love Toy Story Land because it does feel like you're supposed to be shrunk and you're a toy. Like everything is built
Yeah.
like popsicle stick fences,
Right.
and all that stuff.
I love all that
you know.
detail.
So and I love Toy Story Mania. I think it's like a great ride, and I lost it. Christian beat me at that.
Oh, okay. I was just
Oh,
going to say,
yeah,
did you
yeah.
do the Toy
When
Story
we go-
area?
It was like shooting
Yeah, when we go into there, they're not my family anymore. Like, it's like, I don't care.
Oh, funny.
What about, like, food from the Star Wars Land? 'Cause I know they have a different type of food, so did you guys do any of that?
Yeah, did you get the blue milk?
The big thing is the blue milk, and I'm older, so I'm allowed to have alcohol in my blue milk. So I have rum in my blue milk.
Oh.
But that's just a silly thing because Luke Skywalker drinks blue milk in the first movie. So like, but it's a fun little thing. But it's funny, like even when you charge it, it doesn't say dollars. It charges you in like the money of the land.
So, like, the
It's got a different
details.
symbol. It's the same number amount.
Right,
it's a
right.
different symbol.
Yeah,
So
the
instead of a
details
dollar
are
sign,
really...
Yeah.
It's like they even branded the credit card machine so it looks like something.
I didn't
from another
realize
part of the
that.
universe, yeah, and then the restaurant. We did go to the quick service restaurant, and to be honest, in terms of quick service restaurants, it's probably one of the best quick service restaurants I've ever gone to. In the park.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We ate
Interesting.
twice. We ate there, and then we also ate at the Brown Derby, the bar.
Oh,
Not
okay,
the-
sure.
Not the full restaurant. I don't know what the difference is. I think we were just outside.
Yeah.
So we ate twice, and so because we had a lot of time that day, so we ate. Well, we were waiting for our appointment because we also went on the Mickey and Minnie
Runaway Railroad.
Runaway Railroad,
Yeah.
which is an incredible ride too. Like that's a really good. That is as whimsical as Disney can be. That
Right.
is great.
And people say that is a long wait, but like some of the ways also doing the ride, you go into that room, so it's
Yeah, you
like,
see it all.
yeah, I like that ride.
We were there, and it wasn't a peak time, so it wasn't too bad. We were like a week and a half out of spring break for most people, so it wasn't too busy. It was busy, but it wasn't too busy. And obviously, I wish I had more than a day. But this is the second time now that I've gone since in the last 4 years that I only had 1 day.
Yeah.
Because went in 2022 with my other son, and we did a lot of the same things. Like, because again, they wanted to do the Star Wars stuff, so we just picked Hollywood Studios.
Sure.
But
Did you have a favorite Star Wars ride?
I mean, I think I like the Millennium Falcon the most because you get to first of all you see the Millennium Falcon, like the first time I saw it, I went. So I actually have this. So when I was teaching media at Niagara Falls High School, the kids, this son's senior year, wanted to go on a trip. So him and all my media interns, I did 2 field trips with this. And we went in 2019. Mrs. Moreno was the female chaperone.
Oh,
And Zach was with us, and then all his friends that were media production students. And we did like a 3-day thing. So, and half of the kids that were on the trip had never been to Disney. So watching like seniors in high school, be little kids brought me incredible joy as a teacher.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I understand.
When I run into these kids, some of them are, many of them are still my son's friends, and many of them so yeah, that definitely was. That was nice to do those things. So I like this. But the first time I saw the Millennium Falcon, that was the first time I'd seen it in 2019, and I was like, man, Millennium Falcon. To see a full-size Millennium Falcon. Growing up, I was 10 years old when the movie came out, and then to go into the ride and actually go through the inside of the Millennium Falcon, hey, that's where Luke was playing chess with with
Oh, cool.
Chewbacca and all that stuff. So it's and it looks just like that part of it looks just like the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I love how Disney brings it all to life.
Did you guys stay from morning to night?
Oh, we always did.
Yeah.
So we had usually when we first got there, Mrs. Moreno does not like to get up early. So even when the kids were little, and this was even before cell phones were really that prevalent, because we would go and we would stay on the grounds. We always stayed on the grounds on those trips. With my family, I've never stayed on a partner hotel. I've only stayed in Disney Park hotels.
Right.
And because of the shuttles. And so, after the first day or so, I'd be like, all right, who wants to go to Hollywood Studios in the morning, or who wants to go to Animal Kingdom? And I'm like, I'm going when it opens. I'm getting up at 6 every day. I get no sleep on that vacation. I don't care because I love it.
Yeah.
So usually one or both of the guys would come with me, and then the other one would wait and come with their mother, and they meet us at 10.
Oh,
But when you go at that first thing, you can get on 3 or 4 rides.
right, get it
right
over.
away.
Yeah.
And we were they're yelling at you to not run, and we're running to
Right, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You got to, and again, and then they used to, and then because you're on the grounds too, you have the extra magic hours
Right.
at night. So we would always pick the parks so that either we could get in early or we could stay late.
Right.
And we did a Pirates and Princesses show the one time where we went back at 10 o'clock and then stayed till 1 o'clock in the morning. I think the boys are probably 5th or 6th grade at that.
Yeah. Did you stay this time for the fireworks?
We didn't.
Yeah.
We wanted to get back to do the stuff. We were there for a comic book convention, and we just it was a long day, so we just said,
Sure.
We've seen the fireworks a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And I would have stayed, but I think
Yeah.
But what we did is we went to downtown Disney and had a real nice dinner.
Oh, nice.
So we went for breakfast in the morning at downtown Disney to one of the, I forget the name it was like a wine bar that had a breakfast thing. And then we went back and went to the steakhouse for dinner. And actually Zach and I, when I went with Zach when I retired in 2022, Zach and I went down there for a day because we went to a soccer game. And we went to that same steakhouse. And Zach still says it's one of the best steaks he's ever
Do you remember which one it's called? That's okay.
I didn't remember.
Yeah, I'll look it up. Because I love some steak.
I know.
Yeah, we talked about the blue milk. Did you have any other Star Wars themed food or snacks that day that you went just recently? No.
No, I'm wrong. So there's a kettle corn that they sell, and they call it a goofy thing, and I forget what it's colored. It's colored too, but it looks like something that the characters eat in one of the animated Star Wars shows.
Oh.
They don't call it the same name.
That's
But
funny.
it's supposed to feel like it's popcorny, like kettle corn.
Yeah.
And so Christian and I just decided that it was the stuff from Bad Batch. the one girl that's a little girl that she eats, she loves it. Her and the one guy are always eating this stuff. But it was because that's from a different planet. I think they decided to give it just a different name.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of really cool stuff that you could buy. The shops are really cool. And the shops don't feel like the regular Disney stores. They're themed like you're on an alien planet.
Oh, I love
So
that.
they do a lot really good stuff like that. And so yeah, we most of the time when we ate, we just ate kind of the one I said we had some kind of chickeny thing or whatever. It was chicken tenders or whatever we
Oh, were you surprised by anything that was going on at Hollywood Studio? Anything stand out? Like, oh, that because you said that some of the things that you saw were under construction, like the Monsters Inc. Or did anything stand out that
It was
was?
cool that you could kind of see that Monsters Inc. was coming along.
Yeah.
It was cool that you could see that Animation Courtyard is being redone.
Right, right, because that's where I think Darth Vader was before, right, in Chewbacca, in that area. Yeah. So I wonder when that's gonna be ready.
Where where Little Mermaid is. That
Oh,
area
the
there
new
is the
show.
Courtyard, Animation Courtyard. And then there's that other big building where they always have the Disney, whatever the Disney show is, the current little kid Disney show is.
Yes.
I remember taking my boys there to see like
Disney Juniors.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they had like. And there, I think it was Bear in the Big Blue House when they were little.
Oh.
And then they would just rotate it out. Whatever the current little hot little kid show is
Yeah.
on the Disney Channel,
Yeah.
they always have that show.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's where you would see Doc
What do you
McStuffins.
Yeah.
do you remember? Like probably if you ever went to
I had Doc McStuffins like Fancy Nancy.
Yeah, and Pluto was there, too.
Vampirina.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was really it. Like I think there might have been like maybe a princess there once or like
Oh, Princess Sophia.
yes, Princess Sophia. So like yeah, it was kind of like whatever was popular that day or
Yeah.
whatever kids really liked, and I thought that was cool because like you don't get to see those type of characters
Right.
anywhere else. It's just there.
Yeah.
So it was cool to me. And
Yeah.
we waited. Like, I didn't care if it was a 30-minute wait. I waited because I wanted to see them.
Yep. Yep.
We walked around the other way and went past Tower Terror. And the only reason I didn't go in Tower Terror is I just eat.
Oh, I was going to just ask you if you did
So
that.
Christian really doesn't really want to go on. I love Terror Terror, but for this time I was like, we were just kind of
Yeah.
kind of tired. It was a long day.
Yeah.
It was a long trip. So then we just wandered past that because I wanted to kind of say goodbye to Rock and Roll Roller Coaster, and then I wanted to see like that the villain show that's behind it, which is new.
Right.
And we didn't go to it because the timing didn't work out. But we saw the building. I'm like, okay, so it's cool to be wandering around and see some of the things that they're doing. There's that live show, I think, where they do like Frozen or something. You sing songs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The sing along. They have that.
It's got to go at this point, and I love it. It's my favorite movie of all time is Raiders of the Lost Ark, but the show's got to go. It's just, they've taken so much out of it. It's just, I feel like Raiders, the store's not even there anymore. There used to be a store that was specifically Raiders of the Lost stuff. It's closed.
Oh.
So, I mean, like, they just don't care about Raiders of the Lost Ark. So I think once they open the Indiana Jones ride at Animal Kingdom, I
Right.
think they're gonna
Maybe
close
they'll
it and
phase it out.
do something else.
Yeah.
It's just time. Like, the ball doesn't even fall.
I know, the big-
Well,
Well,
it's because the guy, one of the times, the guy fell from the ball, so they're not going to do it anymore.
Yeah.
But, like,
It's a
that's what
liability
people
thing
like.
now, but that's what people
Yeah,
enjoy.
That's the risk of stunts. Like that's the
Right.
point of stuntmen that they're trying to teach you. Is that,
Right.
And I think like the theme of like, it's not an operational TV TV studio anymore. So they almost need to get away from the things that are reminding you of that.
Right,
Like,
right.
even the Great Movie Ride. I like the Great Movie Ride, but the Mickey and Minnie ride is significantly better.
Yeah, I love that ride.
Yeah.
I missed that ride, but that ride was really dated. Like everything in that ride was old when the ride came out. And then, 30 years later, they're still talking about Alien.
Right. Yeah.
I love the fact that Casablanca, characters were there, and that was the actual plane from the Casablanca movie.
Right.
All that cool lore, but at the same time, like, you have to read
And you have to keep it current for new ages and things like
Right.
that. So cool. Do you have any tips for people that are doing
Like a
one
one
day
day.
at Hollywood?
You got it. If you're only going one day, just spend the money and get the fast passes. Because
Yeah.
then you get on significantly more rides. I don't care which park it is, just spend the money.
Right.
It doesn't
If you don't
matter.
do the extra one, do the least the one where you get the 3. Because that saved you 3 to 4 to 5 hours of
Yeah.
your day if you only got one day. Get there early. So like this is the only time that I've ever gone to Disney where I haven't stayed on either the grounds or a partner hotel. And the only reason why is because we were there for a convention and we stayed at a hotel near the convention.
Okay.
So this was the only time I didn't get early magic hours or whatever it's called.
Right.
The only time. Which was fine because we were up till 2 o'clock in the morning the night before doing something else. So
Yeah.
we wouldn't have made it anyway. But like I just stay on the grounds. Like why would you want to deal with traffic? If you
And,
drove there,
like,
who cares? Like there's no sense.
There's people that I know that go to Disney and they don't stay on grounds. And I'm like, it's part of the Disney trip to stay at a Disney hotel.
Right,
Like they
it's part of that
offer,
experience.
they offer so much. It's part of the experience. There's honestly, I'm sure a hotel that's not Disney. There's pools, but like the pool, like it's just not a Disney trip.
Some of those hotels are very nice. I'm sorry. One time we did stay at that really big Hilton or whatever it's called. One time
Right.
we went there when it was a quick trip, and we said we'll never do that again. Because
Really?
even though it was a nice hotel, it was too busy. The shuttle was there, but the shuttle wasn't quick, and you're not immersed.
Right.
You're not immersed in Disney, and I want to be immersed. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
And it's funny. Like everybody's like, I've never been to Universal Studios. I've been to their like Universal Walk. Or whatever
Oh,
it's
their
called,
city
but
walk,
I've never
like
been-
their version of Disney
yeah,
Springs.
I've never been to. I have no. I'm not a Harry Potter guy, so I don't. There's nothing in Universal that I'm that excited about. So
Yeah.
I mean, I may never go to Universal.
What about
I'll go to
Epic?
Disney. What was that?
What about Epic? Because they have the
I wanna go to
Mario
Epic.
Brothers.
I mean, like I'm sure some days if I have grandkids and they want it, we'll probably have to do it. You know, I'll take my grandkids wherever they want to go because my father took my kids
Yeah.
when they were 3 and 5 for the first time. And that, I always say that's probably my most special memory of Disney. Was Zach was 3, Christian was 5, and my father just wanted to take his grandkids to Disney.
Oh, I love that.
So he paid for the whole trip, and the part that was the best was we have a bunch of great stories from that trip, but watching the fireworks, and my son Christian sitting in my dad's lap, and my other son just eating ice cream and not even watching the fireworks, and just he was so cold because it was like February and so it was cold, and he wouldn't stop eating the ice cream, and my father's looking at Christian, hugging his grandson, watching his other son, he's laughing and crying at the same time. So it's one of my favorite memories of my father, but it's a Disney memory. And for those people that don't understand, they probably, why do you go to Disney so much? Because again, like I've had some really cool vacations, don't get me wrong.
Sure.
But in terms of like that type of vacation, I've never had a vacation that's as good as a Disney trip. Even the one time we've been to Disneyland, we went to California with my sons and my niece and my 2 nieces. And Maria and I took the 4 of them to California Adventure and Disneyland. We did 3 days, and that was a really special trip, especially now that they're all older and they all remember being on that trip.
I love
together.
it.
So
Yeah.
that was a special time for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends are like, why do you keep on going to Disney? But like when you start going to Disney at like 6 years old, you want to keep going. And it's not like it's the same type of trip every time. It's something new. There's always something new. And it's just different memories that are made. And it's also not all about the rides. It's about the experience and the characters in the hotel. And like I said, you know, you don't know how many times you're going to go to Disney after your first trip. Just stay on property, do everything you can, because who knows if you'll go again.
Right.
No,
Oh,
you're
we're
right.
going again.
Yeah, we're going again.
For some people, because it's gotten expensive, and there's a criticism for that. And
Sure.
that's fine. But for some people, won't go to get to go to Disney as much, and so yeah, if you're gonna go, just plan for it. Like you know, don't go. It's not like going to New York City for a weekend. If you're gonna go to Disney, make the most out of it. It's like when we went to Europe. We took our family. We've been to Europe as a family and some other places. When we did the Europe trip, we planned for 2 years to save money for that trip because we didn't want to cut corners. I didn't want to say to them, "Well, you can't buy that." I just kind of know I'm going to go in debt when I go to Disney, and it's like it's fine because it's like again, I've never had a problem there. Like even one time, my wife didn't like the hotel room that we were in, and they put us in the Bayou one. And my wife hated it because it was all very rustic. And she's like, I wanted to stay on the French Quarter side. And they were like, okay. Like
They
moved
switched
and
it.
they were like, just give us, just go to the parks. I go, we'll go move. Like, no, you're not moving your luggage. We'll move your luggage. I goes, it all closed. Like the package, it's all in the luggage. We never opened anything up. Like,
Yeah.
okay, we'll just when you come back, just come back and we'll tell you.
Where
that
you-
was before cell phones. Now they would just text you in your room.
Right.
But they moved her something like, no, we don't want to waste your time. Go right to the park.
Yeah.
So every experience that we've ever had there, I've never had a situation where I was mad at management. Not
Oh,
once.
no.
I've never seen a teenager working in the park talking about going to Starbucks after work or something. Like everybody understands their job, and like it's really cool to go somewhere where the organization understands their job, and they understand how much money we're spending to be there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see goofy people that are ruining it for the rest of us.
Right.
But you usually see the workers trying to appease those people.
Yeah, we had a similar experience when we went in 2024. We were staying at Animal Kingdom Kidani, right? It was
Yeah.
Kidani. And our room was so far from the main lobby. And we had asked for a preferred, like, closer. But when we kept walking and walking and walking, we're like, oh my gosh, we're going to have to do this every night coming from the park. So when we got to the room, again, the room was beautiful, but I called the front desk. They said, did you use the bathroom? Did you lay on the bed? No. Okay, come back. We'll get you a different room closer. And it was like probably less than a half hour
you know,
that we
they're
were going to a
always-
new room.
Right, they're always so, like, when you first come in, they're like, oh, welcome to Disney. We're so excited for your stay. Everyone is super nice, and
And it doesn't come off as fake.
yeah, it looks real, you know, and that's
Well,
what
you
I
meet
like.
people and you read their name tags where they're from.
Yeah.
So you meet a guy from like West Seneca or something, and it's like there's cool kinds of things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like everybody's great. Like I've never, I mean, they do a great job. Like I'm sure there's some grumpy people, but I haven't seen them. Maybe because I'm not grumpy. Like
Yeah.
I go there and I'm a goofball because it's like, I mean, I love like even when we could take those longer trips where we could leave and go back to the hotel and swim or go
Right.
to water parks or just have a pool day. And then maybe go to just downtown Disney at night and go to one of those restaurants or just wander around there and go pin shopping. I mean, Christian used to love doing the pin trading.
Yeah.
He had like, I think his whole thing now is like probably 80% Stitch. He is so
Really?
into
Oh,
Stitch.
fun.
He loved Stitch. That was his favorite as when he was that age, you know.
Oh.
But I like all the old movies, but I like, I'm not as up to date on the newer movies, admittedly. But I watched what's the they don't talk about Bruno.
Encanto.
I
Encanto.
love that one.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I mean, I love that one. That's the most recent one.
Yeah.
I watched.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched Soul too. I don't know.
We're
when it came out.
we're gonna have an episode about the Disney movies because there's a lot of controversial stuff right now about is the Disney movies getting bad. So we're gonna have to do an episode because there is a lot of stuff about the New Descendants movie. If you've seen that song, you know what I'm talking about.
I think Soul
But-
is maybe one of the best ones they've ever done.
That's one that we haven't seen, so we should put
It's
that on our
so
list.
Good, and it's for adults too.
Right.
And then Encanto is great. I thought the songs are incredible.
Oh,
The songs
yeah.
are great.
They got Oscar
Yeah,
nominated.
I mean, like, I don't like the live action ones because I hate when they call it live action. I hate when they call it live action Lion King, and it's like, but they're not real lions, so they're not live.
Right.
CGI lions. They're
Yeah.
just not animated. See, they're computer animated.
Right.
They look like real lions as opposed to looking like Mufasa.
Right.
And why they made a Mufasa movie doesn't make any sense to me. Like, so I
We
don't
have not
like the
seen
live action
those.
Stuff. The only live action one I ever thought was good was Jungle Book, the first one. I think that was the first one.
Oh, okay.
I think like some of the princess ones, like Beauty and the Beast, was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Aladdin was good. Mulan was good. But like the Snow White one, I was talking to my friend about it last Wednesday, and like we just I just don't get it. Like it was just like so. The first movie is so great. Like why make a live action movie if you're just not going to talk about the actual story?
Like I can't wait to be king. Doesn't work with live action. Because
Right.
It's cartoony. Like it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
And again, I'll be honest. Like taking Nathan Lane out and Ernie Isabella and replacing them with whoever the guys were. Like to me, that was just sacrilege as far as I'm concerned. Like Ernie Isabella and Nathan Lane were two of the best Broadway performers of all time, and they were perfect as Timon and Pumbaa. Now we get these two like off. I mean, I can't think of their names because I refuse. I literally skipped those scenes when I started to watch, and they were so bad that I skipped those scenes because I'm like, I
That's
can't watch
funny.
these
Yeah.
guys because that's not Nathan Lane, man. Like,
Yeah.
So, for me, Timon and I mean, I like the recasting and keeping James Earl Jones, but also casting.
Oh, sure.
People that are African in origin, I think is tremendous. I think that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
But not Timon and Pumbaa. Who cares? Like they're not. They
Right.
You could have just brought. I mean, I don't know if Ernie Isabel's around. You could have brought Nathan Lane back. Nathan Lane's still around. He's still funny. He's still
True.
really talented. Like so, that would be my only criticism of stuff. I still love the Toy Story movies. My kids grew up watching the Toy Story.
I
movies.
can't wait for the new one.
I know.
I mean, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I like the old ones too. Like
Right.
Even from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But the ones my favorite is Jungle Book. Like the original Jungle Book is still my favorite.
Right.
And Dumbo. 'Cause the boys really
Oh,
like Dumbo.
yeah.
So
My
the
husband
older
loves
ones-
Dumbo. He's a huge Dumbo
Yeah.
fan. So we will always ride the Dumbo ride at Magic Kingdom, no matter how many times we've already done it. It's
You gotta go on.
Yeah.
You gotta go on. You know, even if you're 105 years old, you should go on Small World.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
And Peter Pan's flight.
Yeah.
Mr. No, it's not Mr. Is it Mr. Toad's Wild right now? No. It's the Winnie the Pooh ride.
Oh, the Winnie the
Winnie the
Pooh
Pooh
ride.
Mr.
Yeah.
Toad's Wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's they're great trips.
Yeah.
They're just like.
I don't care how many times we've done it. I'm doing it again, right?
right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
fun, still a great ride.
I love Space
Dogs are
Mountain.
great, you know.
Oh, and there'll be the new. It's going to be open.
What?
The new. The one that they revamped.
Oh, yes.
So yeah. Well, before we get into Isabelle,
You guys are going to
did
do
a
trivia.
game for us. We want to plug Emerge Media and Creators. That's where we produce our Mom and Daughter Disney Dreamers podcast. But you do a lot here, podcasts, and so much more. So let our listeners know what the
First of all,
studio's all
thank you.
about.
But, I mean, I love that you guys are part of Emerge. You've gotten to meet all the other people.
Yeah.
And what's cool about Emerge is like we have some people that do pretty well, that are monetized and all that stuff. And most of the people that are here doing it because they like to maybe get monetized, but in the meantime they're just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I started podcasting in 2020. And then I just knew I was really into it, so I decided when I retired from my school teaching job and that I wanted to open my own place, and I wanted it to be what I do here, where I produce people and I help them build their podcast. So we have about 15 or 16 pods now that we produce every month. Some of them are every week, some of them are live, some of them are once every 3 weeks or whenever people can fit it into their schedule.
Right.
Some people we edit, some people we don't edit. So it's just a little bit of everything, and I just kind of like, it's my job to meet the needs of the customers. We have some really cool photography space that we do in the building. And then obviously I do lots of video production work for people outside in the community in Western New York where we're from. So I do a lot of work for the local. So Moranto Media is a family business. It's owned by my wife and myself. My son, both my sons are involved in the building. They both have pods that they produce here. And so it is a family business, and no, I mean, it's just, and we just keep trying to get better, and we're always looking for more people to join our family. I always love to talk about, Izzy being our youngest podcaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think our oldest podcaster, I think, is 63, 64.
All right.
Oh, Mom, you're getting close.
Hey. Oh
We
my
have, we have
goodness.
another young lady that's in high school that has one now that
Oh,
she comes
nice.
once a month, and then then we have just a little bit of everything, like financial podcasts. Like there's a financial podcast in this room, and soccer and sports, and so if you're
Yeah.
interested in and even just coming, I love to show the space off because it's been such a fun thing to create with my family. So I love just to show the place off.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we
check
love
out
being a
Emerging
part of
Media
it.
Creators.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So you have a game prepared for us,
I
Isabelle?
do. It's just trivia, so I don't really know how to have you guys show. I guess I don't know. Just say the answer.
Sure.
They're not really too hard.
Okay.
The first one, if you can name the movie and when it came out. Okay.
I'm not good at that.
What was the first Disney movie ever made?
Snow White.
Snow White,
Okay. When was it? When did it come out?
Ooh.
53.
Lower.
No, it's earlier than that.
Lower. Yes.
It's like 39.
A little bit lower, but you're close.
38?
One lower.
37.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew it was because that was the first one.
Classic.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fun.
Who is cursed by Maleficent?
Aurora.
Okay, yes. Come on.
I don't have daughters, so I don't know the answer.
Okay.
Okay. You might know this one. What was Disney's biggest hit movie? It's a Star Wars one.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming that the movie that made the most money was Force Awakens.
Yes, correct.
And that was, it's funny because I know Disney owns it. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I would have. See, as soon as you started to ask that question, I was thinking like movies.
Yeah.
And the true Disney movies, I think, I wonder what the Disney movie is. Is Beauty and the Beast or Lion King, you think? They're probably the biggest.
I would probably
Maybe
think-
Frozen.
Oh no, it's got to be Frozen.
Oh,
Sorry.
and-
I forget again.
Oh, you mean more current? Yeah. Well, a new
Right.
Frozen's going to be coming out next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What are Donald Duck's nephews' names?
Oh,
Dewey and Louie.
there you go.
Come on,
I
Mom.
know the old
Yes.
school
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, you probably won't know this one then. How many brothers does Prince Hans from Frozen have?
stuff. I didn't know she had brothers.
Prince Hans?
Prince Hans, yes.
Oh, man, that's a tough one.
It's more than 10, double digits.
12?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
I feel sorry for his parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel sorry for his mom.
Yeah.
What is
That's a lot of work for mine.
what is the name of the skunk in Bambi?
Oh, I don't
It's
know.
not Thumper, because that's the rabbit.
Yeah.
Stinky.
No, it's the opposite.
So, flowers.
Yes,
Oh,
flower.
Oh,
Mhm.
good going.
Okay.
And Bambi's a great one. Like, I forgot. People always forget about Bambi, but Bambi's a really good movie. Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Who are the Sanderson sisters, and do you know all of their names?
Sarah.
What's his name?
Sanderson sisters from like Halloween.
Yeah, I don't
Sarah and
Mary.
Mary.
And they're in Hocus Pocus. They're the witches.
oh.
Who was the other one?
Sarah, Winnie, and
Oh, yes.
Mary.
Okay, yeah.
Who is Aladdin's best friend?
The monkey.
The-
Was that the
Well,
monkey?
the parrot's bad, right? Gilbert Godfrey does the voice of the parrot, but the parrot's bad.
Ooh.
Because he turns into a chicken at the end, right? No, that's Mulan. That's Mulan. There's the hawk. There's the hawk that works for the guy that's invading China, and then at the end, like Mushu.
Oh yeah, Mushu.
That is, to be honest, we didn't get around to who's the greatest Disney character of all time, and it's Mushu. That's just that.
Oh,
we
okay.
accept Mushu.
All right.
The answer.
Give us the answer.
I don't know the answer.
It was Abu.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah, thank you.
Abu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Been a few years since that.
Yeah.
What year did Disneyland open?
Disneyland.
1954.
Yeah, because
One more year. Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, because they're doing their 70th now.
What is the name of the toy store in Toy Story 2?
Ooh.
It's somebody's toy shop, like Mel's, not Mel. It's something like that, isn't it? Mel?
Al.
Sal's toy.
Al.
Al's toy barn.
All right.
It's
Okay.
shaped like a barn.
Yeah, yeah.
Who sang Once Upon a Dream? It's a
Ooh.
princess.
Cinderella?
No.
Once Upon a Dream.
I don't know which movie. What movie is it from?
Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, Aurora.
Yes. In Frozen, what is the name of Elsa's sister?
Anna.
Actually, I probably would have got that eventually.
Mm-hmm.
What does Cinderella lose at the royal ball?
Oh, come on. Her blue, her slipper, her shoe.
This one's
Her
easy.
mind. She lost her darn mind.
What is the name of Woody's owner in Toy Story?
Oh, that's Andy.
Mm-hmm.
What
It's
kind
not a
of
shoe.
yes?
Yep.
What kind of animal is Timon?
He's a meerkat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we just
You know
saw
my
some of
Toy Story
those.
stuff. I've seen the live version. Like the Broadway one.
Oh, really?
Like the Broadway show is really good, by the way. Yeah.
How many dwarfs are there?
7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you count Prince Farquaad in
Who?
Shrek,
Oh.
because isn't he like Grumpy's son or what? He's one of the
That
dwarfs'
I
son.
know.
And technically, there's 8. but
Okay.
I know that's not canon.
Yeah.
It's 7.
Yeah.
Let's see. Which Disney film includes the hit song Let It Go?
Frozen.
It's Frozen.
Okay, you said your favorite movie was Jungle Book.
Yep.
Who is the bear in the Jungle Book?
Well, that's Baloo.
Baloo, correct.
Oh.
And this was my dad's favorite. That's why I have this picture. My dad loved Baloo, because he loved. That's why I like Jungle Book, because the music in Jungle Book is very much from that time period of the kind of music my dad likes. You know, like Louis Prima is the guy who's in charge of the monkeys. I can't think of the actor now who played Pumbaa.
Yeah.
And who played Baloo. The actor always forgets. But he was a big... What I love about that movie in particular is the fact that it was the one they really went to town bringing in, real musical artists to sing the parts. They were all names.
That's amazing, yeah.
That was, the only one we laugh about all the time, though, is, you can't really...
Yeah.
When you have to skip that one scene now when you watch Dumbo, because it's
Yeah.
Because the one, it's a little.
Yeah. Okay.
Shouldn't like that song anymore.
Yeah.
It's kinda-
We got a couple more.
Couple more.
What are
Okay.
the names of the two mice who help Cinderella?
Oh, Jock and oh my God.
That's a good question.
Jack and
oh my God.
Gus.
Gus.
Mom.
Oh, how could I forget them? I always ask Cinderella how's Jock and
What
Gus.
food does Cinderella's fairy godmother magically transform into a carriage?
Pumpkin.
What does Ariel trade to Ursula, the sea witch, to get human legs?
Her voice.
Mm-hmm.
My niece loved that movie.
Oh.
Okay. What popular phrase from The Lion King means no worries?
Yep.
Which character sings Kiss the Girl in The Little Mermaid?
Oh, is it Sebastian? No. Is it?
Mhm.
Is it Sebastian? Okay, good.
All right. What kind of fish is Dory in Finding Nemo?
Let go.
God. Blue.
Dory? Yeah, I agree.
I don't know.
A blue
Okay.
fish.
Okay. What does Moana use?
What's the answer?
Oh, blue tang. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does Moana use as a weapon to defend herself in Tangled?
A sword.
Wait a minute. You said Moana?
What does Moana use as a weapon to defend herself in Tangled? Okay, it's a trick question.
Yeah.
It's a trick question.
Okay.
What does Rapunzel use as a weapon?
Oh, her skillet.
Okay, it's a frying pan, but yes.
Yeah.
The Incredibles.
You said Moana.
I know it's a trick question.
Oh.
In The Incredibles, what is Dash's superpower?
Was speed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I got my picture taken with Frozone at.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And what's her face?
Edna?
Edna, because they have that thing for.
I love her.
Yeah.
And
I like
I
that.
had a picture taken with Christian, was just like, "What are you doing?" So then when we came out, he saw Frozone. I'm like, I got my picture taken with Edna. You're getting your picture taken with Frozone. So that was cool. So
Oh, fun.
The guy was like, it's funny because he's like shape wise, it was like tall, skinny guy.
Mm-hmm.
So it worked really well.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
cool.
we got one more.
Shoot.
Yeah, I know. Whoever answers it first, okay? What is the name of the magical, colorful house where the Madrigal family lives in Encanto?
What's the name of the house?
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a Spanish word.
I don't know.
What's the word for house?
Oh, Casa.
Okay, but casi...
Casa de
Casi...
Elio?
Casita.
Casa de Bruno.
Okay.
Casita.
Oh,
Okay.
Casa. All right.
Well, I don't know who won that.
Well, that was
you guys
fun.
can figure it out
Yeah.
in the comments and let us know.
I'll say
But
Rich
thank
won.
you.
Yeah.
Those are super questions. Like, you weren't easy ones.
I know you. I
You
said
didn't
in
pick
the.
first thing that came up on Google.
I said in the car. I said, "Are these hard?" She goes, "Oh, maybe a few are." I said, "Oh."
And we should know our stuff if we like Disney.
Right,
Yeah,
we've
there's so
been
much
like
to
10
know.
times.
I know there is a ton to
And
know.
again, like that's why I think so many people, because any generation can find something they like. Like,
Mm-hmm.
let's assume you don't like princesses. Well, then you're
Right.
a little kid, you got Cars.
Yeah.
Like or you got Toy Story, or you
Yeah,
got,
characters,
In-N-Out
or
whatever. Like,
Yep.
there's just so many things, and as parents, you can show kids ones that are maybe not quite in their age, like didn't come out while they were
Yeah.
kids, came out maybe in between, like that we've discovered some movies
Right.
that, like, because Christian had never seen Aladdin,
Oh, really?
which was funny. I'm like, have you ever seen Aladdin? He goes, I saw it, but I haven't seen it. Like, because how come we never watched it? I'm like, I think you guys only let us watch the same 5 ones. Like, we just watch them over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So we watched Aladdin, and then we watched the live action Aladdin. And
Yeah.
we were like, I wish we would have never watched that, because it was fine, but it was.
I don't like
original
it.
one was
Yeah,
so much better.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like there's like the girl, like teenagers now, like they don't really want to meet like princesses or characters, but like there's still fun
yeah.
stuff to do. There's different food, there's roller coasters, there's different things. Like that's why they made Epcot bigger or better, because people complained about like there's nothing for kids, but then they made Remy and Guardians and different
There's 3 rides in
things.
the
Yeah.
back now. And,
Yeah.
Plus, they redid Fast Track. They obviously Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, and the fast track.
Fast Track.
Yep.
And again, even like, but still, Finding Nemo's still a cute ride.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then they had the whole aquarium there too.
Aquarium there.
Right.
I mean, and then did they redo? There was something where the one theater where like the Michael Jackson EO thing was. What's there now?
I don't know.
There's that one big theater. I think at one point it was Honey, I Shrunk the Audience was there. I don't know what's there now.
Oh,
It's a big show. It's like an interactive show where the seats move and stuff.
okay, yeah. I
know.
don't
haven't been to that
remember.
one in a while.
Yeah.
Carousel of Progress and
No,
No,
not
that's
in,
it.
It's
I
That's
know.
at Magic.
Instead of going on Soaring, it's the building that's next to Soaring, to the left of Soaring.
Oh,
It's not a Soaring,
imagine Figment of
But
Imagination.
there's another show in that building too. I don't. Maybe there's nothing in there right now because it was for a while. It was Honey, I Shrunk the Audience for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was. Then they brought back Captain EO, which was the Michael Jackson one. and
I
Michael
don't
Jackson
know.
I have
died,
to look that
and
up.
then eventually they got rid of the Michael Jackson one, but I don't know what's there now. I don't know what it
Yeah, I
is.
don't
It's a-
know.
The Michael Jackson was like a 3D movie. It was
Oh,
directed
and
by somebody.
you know, and surprisingly, people might not realize that at Epcot, you can see a lot of princesses there too. They're
I
not
didn't
just
know that.
only at Magic Kingdom because, like Snow White's in Germany, Belle
Yeah.
dressed up as in her blue dress is in France. Aurora's there, Moana is there. Who else? There's a whole bunch.
There's a lot. Like
Yeah.
the
Oh,
country you're
Mulan in China.
your princess like Snow White's in Germany, Jasmine's in Morocco, so
Oh, yeah.
No
whatever.
Italian princesses though.
No,
Nothing in Italy.
I know they need.
Never really done a movie based in Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should.
Oh, Luca.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
See, I was mistaken. See, I don't even know some. of
But
them.
they should do something for Luca in Italy. I don't know why, but they haven't. So maybe
They
they
got
will.
something for Encanto.
Yeah.
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 And then obviously, that show that they do at night is always good. It's always
Yeah,
been good.
yeah.
Whatever they call it now, but whenever that show's always been. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
they do, that show's probably been changed a bunch of times. But it's always great.
Right.
Everybody likes to get around there. You got to find a spot 3 hours early. And get arranged
I
and
know,
stuff.
I know. They don't like to watch it, the fireworks and the show, but I love it. So they
I
can.
don't get the
What's the
Epcot
best
fireworks.
Oh,
The one in Hollywood Studios.
you know what? We have not seen that. The
What?
It's a really good show. It's all
Phantasmic.
characters,
Yeah,
it's a lot of-
it's
a lot
on the
of
water.
video.
Yeah,
They all
I
come
yeah,
out on a
know.
boat at the
yeah. I
end.
want to see that.
They all
Yeah.
come
Yeah, I
out,
wanna
Steamboat
see.
Willie at the end, they're all
And
together
the
at the end.
Ariel, the thing of Ariel, how she has to stay on the boat for the fireworks is actually really cool. I've read a lot about it.
Oh, cool. Oh, well, shall we get to our
Yes.
tale of the week? Do you want to go first? Oh, I'm going to go first. Okay. Well, I would say we had a busy weekend for Mother's Day, and it was really nice. We went out for breakfast with my parents. My brother and sister-in-law came, and they brought the grandbabies, which was always a lot of fun because I got to spend time with my great nieces. And then my husband, Isabelle, and I, we went to go see Devil Wears Prada 2. So that was my movie choice. So I really enjoyed it. Was it a necessary movie to do a second one, 20 years later? Probably not, but they brought it into current times with like struggling journalism and just, and where the fashion industry is now. So I still enjoy the movie. I really liked it. And then we went out to dinner for my with my husband's side of the family. And then I brought this. It's a mirror. It's a Snow White mirror. And it's like a desk makeup mirror that Isabelle got me. So it's a cute little, and you could store stuff in. And then the cats got me some cat like themed coloring books. So I got that. And then every year, Rick puts a collage of pictures together of Isabelle and me. And so that's tradition every Mother's Day. I get that. And then I put it in a binder. So,
Yes.
yeah, so it was a good day. Thank you.
Well, last Saturday, I did get to see my cousins, who my mom was talking about, and it was very fun. But mine, I think, would be a May crowning that I had last Friday, and it was really special because I got to do a bunch of little things. I got to crown Mary, and only one 8th grader gets to do that, and it was me. So it was really fun. We got to, one of my favorite things was actually, well, it wasn't my favorite, but I got to go to bed late Thursday because we didn't have to be there till 11 the next day. So it was really nice, and it was just really fun. I'm sad that 8th grade year is ending, but I'm excited for my new high school, and yeah.
It was a beautiful, beautiful ceremony at your school, a tradition that they do, and it was just a beautiful mass and ceremony. It was really nice, and you had
Yes.
that special honor, so it was really nice to see you all dressed up and just
Yes.
it was really very very nice. So, how about you, Rich? Do you have a tale of the week?
I do have a tale of the week.
All right.
'Cause I didn't think about this, but I thought of other stuff, but I didn't think of that. So I'm going to go with my son's dog, Echo, because I love this dog. This dog is so much fun. She's like this furry, like she's part, I forget why she has all this double coat, but she's also part pit bull, but she's this really active, very fun, very, very sweet dog. Sweetest dog you ever meet. And she loves the birds in the backyard. So she's so excited right now because she goes outside and just chases the birds. Like she can't get them. But like there's a tree in the backyard and she'll like hit the fence and make them fly, and then she gets so excited then she runs to the other side of the yard and hits the other fence to get them to fly, and then she chases them. And it's not like she's trying to kill them, because last year one of the baby birds fell out of the tree
Aw.
and landed on the concrete like in the area, and like she would just lay there and like was almost protective of it.
Aw.
Like was just would never try to paw it or anything, but like Echo is just so sweet with the birds. Like it's like they're her friends. So like to me, I love when the spring comes, because I know she's gonna get to be running around outside chasing those birds. So
Aw.
it's just, she gets so happy. So it's like it's her thing to do.
And is she the same dog that's playing with the droid that you and your son
She's
just
the
made?
same dog they've been torturing with a little R2 unit.
Aw.
But she doesn't really like. She kind of Dad. She'll hit her with her paw. Like, what is this stupid thing? Turn it off. It's loud. Considering all her toys are loud, she's got all those squeaky toys.
Yeah.
That are like, she's squeezing all the time. But but she's like I feel bad because she's like she doesn't have. I wish she had more other dogs to play with.
Yeah.
So we do have play dates with some other dogs, but I think sometimes like she gets bored. So.
Aw, that's
But,
funny.
So maybe the droid's a good diversion for her.
Aw.
No, but thank you for letting me participate.
Yeah, we loved having you,
course.
and hopefully you'll have more Disney trips
Yeah.
planned in the
Oh, I'm
future,
sure.
and you'll be back again to talk about those days. And,
Yes. And
yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching or listening, and we'll see you
Oh,
soon.
wait! Gotta tell them where we are, where they can find us. We're on
right.
on YouTube, we're on Apple and Spotify. So tune in, watch, and Instagram and Facebook. We want to try and get those likes and follows up. So go check us out there. And now,
We'll see you soon.
see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.